If you've never flipped a property before, mobile homes are by far the fastest and most beginner-friendly way to start. And in this video, I'm going to break down the exact step-by-step plan to flip your first mobile home in just 30 days, even if you have no experience and very little money. My name is George, and I've flipped dozens of these mobile homes over the years. I've been doing this since 2017, and we've helped so many members who have joined us get their first deal done in the first 30 days, making $10, $30, $50, even $60,000 profits on these deals. Most of them started with no background in real estate, no construction background, and very little cash to put to use in order to grow this business. But they follow this exact process that I'm going to break down for you here. And at the end of this video, I'll share with you a free resource where you can get more hands-on support and guidance from myself and others in our community. Step number one is simple. Pick your target parks. Start with every single park in a 2-hour radius of you. You want to be close enough where you can inspect a home, meet a park manager, and check on any renovations without spending a whole day doing so. Especially when you're first beginning. You want this to be in your ballpark so you can have boots on the ground. Next, you're going to call the park manager and you're going to ask them specific questions to see if they have any mobile homes for sale, to introduce yourself, to see if they know of anyone that's selling mobile homes, and to verify that you can do what it is that you're going to be doing inside their park. Buying homes from tenants or from themselves, fixing them up and reselling them to park approved buyers. Now, sometimes the managers will say no at first, but you need to know we have specific scripts that we give our members. You need to know exactly how to communicate to them so you can get that yes that you're looking for. Sometimes they're hesitant because they had one other person in there that screwed them over. You want to let them know that that's not you. If you have experience backing you, great. If not, still totally cool. You can still get your way in the door by getting them to know, like, and trust you, building rapport the correct way. Here's the key. You're not just looking for a deal, you're planting the seed. Park managers remember those who follow up, who ask them questions, who make them feel important. My best deals came from calls I made months earlier. I got 10 deals from one park manager. She let me know that they were bringing these homes inside the park because I built a relationship with her. And in another one of my videos, you can go check that out. I can go over that in depth. Step number 2 is find these undervalued homes. Now that you mapped out your parks, now you're going to find these undervalued mobile homes. Now, resources that you can use online. Facebook Marketplace is one of the best ones for it. On Zillow, you typically have them listed at their top of their listing price because they're either listed with a realtor or someone took time to do so. You can still negotiate these deals. My first deal I ever purchased, I negotiated from $45,000 down to $3,500, which I talk about in another video on this channel, so make sure to check that out after, but you can still negotiate them. So don't put yourself out of the game. Still shoot your shot, right? You miss 110% of the shots that you don't take. So I'm not saying don't look at those, but you'll find the best deals, the simplest ones to get started on Facebook Marketplace, or my favorite way is building relationships and getting these off-market motivated sellers. Now, how do you get these off-market motivated sellers? Bandit signs, putting up bandit signs on the outside perimeters of the park. You're not putting them inside the park. You're putting on streets leading up to the park, stop signs leading up to the park. If you put them in the park, you're going to piss off the park manager, and that relationship's not going to work out too well for you. Driving through the park, handing out your business cards and letting people know, hey, I buy mobile homes. If you know of any mobile homes on the back of your card, or just letting them know, we give a $200 finder's fee, $300 finder's fee if you let me know of a home that's for sale and we end up purchasing it. This way, they're going to keep your business card, and who knows, maybe that person that you're talking to is like, I was thinking about selling my mobile home. They save your business card because they know they're going to get a finder's fee if they let you know of anyone, but then they end up thinking about selling. And what do? They're going to call you because they met you and they had your business card in front of them. And then also driving through parks and looking for sale signs. Are there any for sale by owner signs? Any homes that kind of look dilapidated? That's a great way to start to get feelers out there. Put your business card, talk to the park manager and see if you can hand out business cards, if you can hand out flyers. If they say yes, great, then you can start door knocking as well. Now, typically park managers aren't going to say yes to you right away. To do this, you're going to have to build a relationship with them in order to do so. Maybe get your first home inside that park in order to do so. See the work that you can do before you start soliciting people inside their community. But after you build a relationship, they may allow you to do so. And it just gives you a great angle in order to start to make your way in this park and build relationships with people inside of the community. And again, as I mentioned, as a pro tip, don't deny any homes or any listings. You may call one up and they say, we're looking for $40,000 for this home. Still, if you're just beginning, go out there, view the home, call things out, make your offer for what you're willing to offer for this home. You never know. A lot of times what happens with mobile homeowners is they're a lot more motivated than single family homeowners. If they're selling this home because they have another home, They got it passed down to them when their parent passed away or is in an elderly facility. They just want to get rid of it because they're moving out of state. They're a lot more motivated because they don't see the mobile home as being worth a ton of money, and they don't want to pay the next month's lot rent. They want to get that off their hands. So there's a lot of pain points for them versus a single family home. We're going to list it with a realtor. We're going to get top dollar for it. They don't expect to get top dollar for these mobile homes. So if you stay in front of them, maybe they're not marketing correctly. They don't get any other offers. You stay in front of them. You continue to offer them what it is that you're offering them. Eventually, they may come back to you and say, hey, you know what? I'll take that price. They may not say yes at first, but fortune's in the follow-up. Step number 3 is know your market and know your numbers. If you're going to be purchasing a mobile home, you want to make a certain profit on it. You don't want to spend months on a mobile home and only make a couple $1,000s on it. Most beginners mess up because they don't know their numbers before they buy. You want to know what the home can sell for. You want to negotiate the home for a specific price, and you want to know how much money you're going to be putting into these mobile homes. Knowing this formula and having a clear formula in front of you in order to do so is very important. Because again, a couple things get messed up here and there. Your numbers end up changing. You can't sell it for what you thought you can sell it for. You need to put more money into it than you thought you need to put into it, and you bought it higher than you thought you should have bought it. Guess what? You end up losing money on the deal. So a simple example on this, if a home can sell for $40,000, you know you're going to need to put $5,000 into it, and you want to make at least $15,000 on this home, then your offer and what you purchase this home for can't be any higher than $20,000. Now, the majority of the mobile homes we purchase and our members purchase are $10,000 and less. So let those numbers work out the correct way. Know what you can sell this mobile home for. Know how much, reverse engineer, know how much money you're going to put into it. Get clear on the amount of profit that you want to make on it, and then that's going to lead to your offer price. Step number 4 is renovate smart. This is what will make or break you. A lot of people over renovate. You see what happens on HGTV. So you're like, I'm going to model this. This looks cool. I'm going to put granite countertops here. We're going to put this here. A lot of mobile homes can't handle those type of renovations. So make sure you're renovating smart. If you can just paint the cabinets and they're in good condition, awesome, just paint those cabinets. If you can just change the countertop instead of changing the entire cabinetry and entire everything, awesome, just change the countertop. If you can just change a Formica on the countertop and take off the old Formica on the countertop, awesome, do that. It's going to save you more and more money, the things that you can do, especially as you're getting started and building up this business and if you don't have that much capital getting into it. And if you need new appliances in the home, don't buy brand new stainless steel appliances. Look on Facebook Marketplace, see what you can purchase. You can even purchase vanities for bathrooms on Facebook Marketplace. You don't have to go crazy and get the most expensive stuff. You can get used stuff that looks good, touch it up so it looks even better, and inside this mobile home, it can look great. Some high impact, low cost things that you can focus on is painting the mobile home, always important. New flooring, you can put laminate flooring throughout the mobile home. That changes the look for the mobile home completely. Update the light fixtures, because a lot of times these light fixtures are old and it's not going to cost you a ton of money to update them, but it makes the home look a world of a difference. And exterior curb appeal, making sure the grass is cut, power washing the house. If it's in your budget, potentially changing the siding, but that costs a little more. But if you do that, or even to keep it a little more budget friendly, paint the outside of the home. It makes it look a world of difference. If it's this old dingy metal home and you change it to vinyl siding, complete game changer. If it's an old dingy metal home and you paint it and you freshen it up, still a complete game changer. Not as big of a game changer as a siding, but it's still a game changer. Every dollar that you spend should either help the home sell faster or for more money. And if it doesn't, then skip it. Step number 5, sell fast. Once the home is done, don't sit on it. We even market these homes before they're even complete so we can get buyers in the door and we start to pique that interest. We even have our buyers list before we even purchase these homes by running test ads and knowing our market. So that's something else that can be done. You have buyers lined up. You have people who are interested before you even finish the home. Price it to sell fast and create urgency, and make sure you're allowing yourself to have the most amount of people looking at this mobile home. There's a specific system that we use that we're able to get the most amount of foot traffic possible inside this home to sell it as quick as possible. Because we don't want schedules not being available, people not being available, mess up the amount of people that see it, which will then slow up how fast we can sell this mobile home. Now, if you are open to this as well and you want to create cash flow and passive income from this mobile home, you can also sell it on seller financing. Now, a lot of our members who are first getting started, they sell their deals for all cash so they can accumulate more cash and put it into more deals. As you start to build out your business, and what we do on some of our deals, some are cash and some are sold on seller financing, where we become the bank. We sell it on payments. They put down a deposit, usually covering our all-in costs, and then they make monthly payments towards the total of the mobile home. So we're making pure passive income. We are the bank. We are not the landlord. They're not calling us for any repairs. They're simply paying us off every single month until the home is completely paid off, which usually takes about 5 to 7 years. And this will open you up to way more buyers, but you also want to make sure that these buyers are qualified, doing background checks, credit checks, income verification, job verification, past landlord verification. Now, what the parks will do, they'll do their credit checks, they'll do their background checks usually, they'll do the income verification checks because they want them to be approved to live inside the community, but you can go above and beyond and call their employer, call their past landlord to verify, because they're the ones that are going to be making you monthly payments. And the worst thing that you can do is get a tenant buyer inside of your home. You want to get good tenant buyers. And usually what happens when you're selling these mobile homes is you're collecting a sizable down payment, right? So let's say you're all in $10,000, you collect $10,000 down. They're a lot more committed, and this is their home. They have an owner's mentality versus a renter's mentality. A lot of people get scared when it comes to seller financing mobile homes because they're looking at, what if the buyer defaults? What if they stop making payments? This is usually not the case, because again, this is the home that these buyers want to own, and this is like their last real chance of home ownership. They're putting down a sizable down payment. They're not putting down just like a month security deposit. You do your background checks to qualify them, and they have an owner's mentality, not a renter's mentality. Completely different mindsets when going into it. A renter can get up and leave and it won't matter to them. An owner, this is their home. They want to keep it. They don't want to default on payments and not be able to own this home. So there you have it. Follow these 5 steps and you can flip your first mobile home in the next 30 days. And if you want me to walk you through the whole process with my scripts, templates, strategies, you can watch our free training down below, and you can also join our school community where you'll learn the ins and outs of the business. And if you feel you're at the right spot where you're like, I really want to grow this business and take you to the next level, you can schedule a call down below where you'll get on with myself or someone on my team, and we'll see if you're a good fit to join us inside of our academy, where we walk you through building your mobile home business to 6 figures plus within the first 180 days of joining us. We show you the step-by-step process of how I did it, deal reviews, membership, community, and everything of that sort. So click on one of the links down below to join our free training school or schedule a call. Make sure you subscribe now that you're on this page, you're on this channel. Subscribe. We have a lot more videos. We have multiple videos that come out per week, and a lot more videos that you can check out on our page. And if you have any questions at all, comment with your questions down below. We'll answer those questions, maybe even create a YouTube video based on the question that you asked. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Happy investing.